Hey guys, this is a midweek analysis for April 5th of 2023. Okay, we'll start out with the dollar yen. Okay, this is a weekly chart. Let me run you by the current setup I was looking at. So the last weekly short trade, that form was right here. And the last weekly long trade, that form was right here. Now on Monday, roughly at these levels right here, this bias was confirmed to be short. Or in other words, price is likely to reach this pivot low before reaching this pivot high. And moreover, I was mentioning I was willing to take an aggressive entry on this setup. And so last night I took a short entry roughly at these levels right here, with the stop loss a little bit higher right here, and its main target right at this level. Okay, so first let me show you the lower confirmation that formed on Monday. Let's go over to the 1 hour chart. Okay, so on this 1 hour chart, on the weekly forecast, I was mentioning if price reaches this pivot low right here, that's going to confirm that bias to be short. Now on Monday morning, we got this nice gap, and price reached that level to create strong short strength, and thus confirming that weekly bias to be short. And then moreover, yesterday, right at these levels right here, was an aggressive short entry that set up. So let me go ahead and show you that. Let's go over to the 15-minute chart. Okay, so on this 15-minute chart, right at this level right here is a breakout, immediate break back in. However, price last night came down to its pivot low to create strong short strength and created an aggressive short entry setup. And so I took a short entry roughly at these levels right here with a stop loss at this pivot high and its main target way below on that weekly bias's pivot low. Now, moreover, this is an aggressive entry, so if there's any current strength along that forms, I will abort this short entry immediately. And now, moreover, if there is no current strong long strength that forms and price pulls back roughly to these entry levels at about 132.50, I'll be willing to take another short entry, again with the stop loss at this pivot high and its main target way below on that weekly bias's pivot low. Okay, so I'll keep you guys updated with this one. Let's go on to the euro dollar. Okay, this is a daily chart. Let me run you by the current setup I was looking at. So the last daily long trade that form was right here, and the last daily short trade that form was right here. Now, if you recall my weekly analysis, I was mentioning those 5-minute lower confirmation confirming this bias to be long, or in other words, price is likely to reach this pivot high before reaching this pivot low. And that main target was hit yesterday at this point right here. Okay, so let's go ahead and review this setup. Let's go over to the 5-minute chart. Okay, so on this 5-minute chart, if you recall those 5-minute strong long confirmation right at this level right here, confirming that daily bias to be long. And after price gave a nice pullback, all throughout these levels right here, there was never any lower confirmation above the 5-minute chart. And just yesterday, that main target was hit at this level right here. Now, although I don't show the 5-minute lower confirmations on these analysis because I can't update the post in an effective way, you want to remember these 5-minute confirmations are tradable. However, like in this case, when there's only 5-minute lower confirmation, and for example, if you want an aggressive long entry, you're going to have to be watching the 1-minute time frame for an aggressive entry setup. So the only time I would trade 5-minute lower confirmation setups is if I have the ability to be watching the 1-minute time frame the entire day. So basically the only time I would trade these is if I'm trading very aggressively or if there's no other trade setups on other pairs at that point. Okay, so the euro dollar's bias is reset back to neutral at this point, and I'll keep you guys updated when there's a new bias that forms on this pair. Okay, so that's it for the midweek analysis. I hope you guys have a great rest of the week, guys. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.